Another news info. The Nigerian Senate adjourned Tuesday's plenary early to enable its Committee on Appropriation put final touches on the 2025 budget for possible presentation and deliberation on Wednesday. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, disclosed this at the National Assembly in Abuja. Akpabio stressed the need for the Senate to quickly resume and conclude work on the budget proposal, which is now in the final stages in the Senator Solomon Adiola-led Committee on Appropriation. President Bola Tinubu had presented a total budget of 49.7 trillion naira to a joint sitting of the National Assembly on December 18, 2024. He, however, jacked up the size of the proposed 2025 budget to 54.2 trillion naira, reflecting an increase of over 5 trillion naira as a result of additional revenue from the Nigeria Customs Service, Federal Inland Revenue Services, and other government-owned enterprises.
2025. Those in support of the adjournment say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The Senate is hereby adjourned.
After reading the President's communication, Akpabio promised that the Senate will expedite action on the budget and ensure that it is passed before the end of February. The House of Representatives urged the Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy and the Nigerian Communications Commission to suspend the impending hike in telecommunications tariff until service delivery improves. This followed the adoption of a motion moved on the matters of urgent public importance, sponsored by the member representing Yenogwa Opokuma Federal Constituency of Bayelsa State, Honorable Obuku Ifogi. While moving the motion, the lawmaker said, note that speaking after stakeholders meeting with mobile network operators in Abuja on Wednesday, January 8, 2025, the Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, Dr. Bosun Tijani, disclosed that telecommunication tariffs will soon increase. According to him also, he said the minister consultations are ongoing as there have been agitations from some of these companies to increase tariffs by as much as 100%. The Rivers State House of Assembly, led by Speaker Martin Amaehule, addressed the press after the Supreme Court dismissed an appeal filed by Governor Siminalayi Fubara. Speaker Amaehule recalled that on January 22, 2024, Justice J.K. Omotosho of the Federal High Court ruled in favor of the legitimacy of the 27 lawmakers. Dissatisfied with the ruling, Governor Fubara appealed to the Court of Appeal, which upheld the lower court's decision. The Supreme Court has now dismissed the appeal, bringing the legal battle to an end. Amaehule noted that Governor Fubara has a reputation for disregarding court orders and wanted all eyes on him to see if he will comply with the Supreme Court's verdict.
Today, we are happy that the Supreme Court has dismissed the appeal of the governor against the judgment of the Court of Appeal. We want to say that our hope, our confidence in the judiciary is strengthened. We know truly that there is a country with a judiciary that will always interpret the Constitution and our laws in a manner that will be very fair and clear to everyone.
Amaehule also addressed the issue of vacant seats in the Rivers State House of Assembly, stating that one former member had passed away, another had abandoned their duties, and 3 seats were declared vacant due to absenteeism, as they called on the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to conduct elections to fill these vacancies.
The former members of the Rivers State House of Assembly whose seats were declared vacant as a result of absenteeism, we believe they might start reconsidering on how to approach the electorate whenever INEC fixes a date for new elections.
Finally, Amehulu expressed gratitude to River State leaders for their support during the period, particularly acknowledging the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, for his significant contribution. Meanwhile, River State Attorney General Justice Dagogo Iburoma has said that the defection of the 27 Rivers lawmakers loyal to the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike from the PDP to the APC in 2023 makes their case lack merit. The Attorney General made the disclosure while briefing journalists in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, on the present position of the Speaker and 26 others. According to him, the defection of the lawmakers automatically led to them losing their seats.
On the 11th day of December 2023, while suit number FHC ABJ CS 1613 was pending in court, Martins Amewule and 26 others defected from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressives Congress and automatically lost their seats as members of the River State House of Assembly.
In the interpretation of the River State budget by the Supreme Court, he stressed that the appropriation law of 2024 cannot be brought back since monies budgeted have been spent.
The principal relief was on the appropriation law of 2024. Now, the appropriation law of 2024, as we all know today, is totally spent and cannot be brought back into operation. The monies appropriated in that budget had already been spent, so nobody can recall that budget and spend that money.
You're still on to Galaxy News. We'll quickly take a break and when we return, the news continues. So stay with us. We're glad to have you back. Now, for more updates and latest news, please visit our website www.galaxytvonline.com. Connect with us on our X handle at Galaxy TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GalaxyTVNews. You can follow and interact with us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/GalaxyTV. Remember to follow and tag us on our Instagram page at Galaxy TV. Our social media platforms are user-friendly and can always accommodate your live updates and comment, as you can easily scan our IG QR code. Justice Ramanu Shodi of the Lagos State Special Offences Court in Ikeja on Tuesday ordered the forfeiture of 6.3 billion units of ordinary shares of Keystone Bank Limited valued at ₦1 each to the federal government of Nigeria. The order came after Sigma Gulf Nigeria Limited, represented by its chairman Umaru Hamid Modibo, pleaded guilty to the fraudulent conversion of 20 billion naira belonging to the Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria, AMCON. The company, which is arraigned alongside a former managing director of AMCON, Ahmed Kuru, was after entering a plea bargain agreement with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. The EFCC filed a 6-count amended charge claiming that the AMCON funds were diverted through Heritage Bank for the benefit of Sigma Gulf Nigeria Limited to facilitate the acquisition of Keystone Bank. A Lagos State High Court in Tafawa Balewa Square has adjourned the trial of a Lagos State bus rapid transport driver Andrew Omonikoro, accused of allegedly raping and murdering a 22-year-old fashion designer. Two March 3rd, 2025 for the adoption of final written address. The trial judge, Justice Sherifat Shonaike, fixed the date following the absence of the defense counsel. On the last adjourned date, on January 30th, 2025, the court had also adjourned the case to February 10, 2025 for the adoption of the final written address. On November 29, 2024, the court adjourned the case in the instance of Omotubora, who was absent on the ground of ill health. When the case came up again on Monday, Omotubora was again absent, which prompted the court to further adjourn the case till March 3, 2025. He is facing a 4-count bordering on conspiracy, rape and murder preferred against him by the Lagos State government. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetekun, has issued a directive prohibiting police operatives from carrying assault rifles while dressed in civilian attire. This order follows numerous complaints about human rights violations which were received through the force's complaint channels. Speaking during a virtual meeting with strategic police managers, the IGP expressed strong disapproval of such practices, emphasizing the Nigeria Police Force commitment to upholding human rights. In a statement signed by the Force Public Relations Officer ACP Olumuyiwa Dejobi, the IGP also warned officers against serious breaches of human rights, reinforcing the need for ethical and professional conduct. The meeting aimed to enhance operational integrity and ensure effective management within the force. Additionally, the IGP strictly prohibited the indiscriminate transfer of cases without his written approval, noting that unauthorized transfers often lead to unnecessary burdens and delays in justice, which will no longer be tolerated. Operatives of the Rivers State Police Command have arrested a suspected notorious cultist and armed robbery suspect, while also recovering his operational weapons. The suspect, who is said to be the leader of a cult gang, had been terrorizing farmlands in Elele and Eche local government area of Rivers State, where he caused panic and tension. The suspect was said to have confessed ownership of one automatic pump-action gun and 2 live cartridges, which are in the custody of the police. Police spokesperson Grace Iringekoko, who issued a statement regarding the arrest, said investigation is ongoing with effort to arrest all the members of the gang. Meanwhile, the Delta State Police Command has raised the alarm over the alarming increase of baby factory across the state. This was made known by the State Police Command spokesperson Edafe Bright while parading 3 women involved in the buying and selling of a baby who is less than 2 weeks old. Speaking on the arrest of the mother of the baby and the buyers, the Delta Police spokesperson said the alarming increase led to the proactive measures by the command. Also speaking, the mother of the baby and the buyer spoke on the involvement in the child trade business.
This command, we've come to realize that the business of baby factory is on the increase, and we are going to fight it head on. The other day we saw 3 women who were about transporting 3 different babies to Abuja through Asaba International Airport. Thank God they were caught and they were arrested. Today we're having 3 suspects. This is the mother of a child who is a week and few days old. She gave the child to this woman, and this woman sold that child to this woman for the sum of 4 million naira. Though she claimed it was 3.5 million naira she collected, the person who bought said she bought for 4 million naira.
I told her that let her help me, that I don't have the strong babies to be training.
Okay, how much was your child sold?
And she gave me 600, but she said I should settle her this and that.
Who gave you 600?
This woman.
Which woman? Point
this lady, the fair one.
The fair one.
On pink.
Okay, you say you should settle her inside that 600.
Yes, the
so
hospital bill. And I gave her 30.
Who sold the baby to? Who you said the pikin gave?
This woman.
This woman. She sold to her for how much?
35.
3.5 million naira. Okay, this child, how old is this child?
A week 1 day now. I think 11 days.
Does it make any sense to take a baby from the mother, a child that is supposed to be going through the process of breastfeeding?
She said that she don't want to breastfeed because she want to remove she don't need that relationship.
Benue State Police have arrested 15 suspected cultists and recovered 3 others after a cult war between 2 rivals. The black and red clashed on Sunday in Wadata community of Makurdi local government area. The police boss, who promised to flush out cultists from the communities, said the command also rescued an underage boy who was kidnapped at his residence in North Bank by one Samaila from Nasarawa State in an attempt to traffic the young boy out of the state. The father of the kidnapped boy, who expressed joy for his son's rescue, commended the police for their efforts and all those who supported in prayers. Parading the suspected cultists and the kidnapped suspects before newsmen at the command's headquarters in Makurdi, the State Commissioner of Police, Stephen Yabanet, says all the suspects will be prosecuted after investigation is concluded. Thanking the community for collaborating with police to stem the tides of the cultism and arrest of kidnapped suspects.
To use this opportunity to call on parents, teachers, religious leaders to warn their words that the command will not take lightly any group of miscreants that want to cause in the society. We are going to do rigorously with all the countries, wherever they are, whoever they are, and whoever is backing them. We are going to fight them. Following an intelligence report that the child was missing in North Bank, information was disseminated to all police stations on the 9th of February.
There is one of my friends that said, if I get the PKS to carry on through the house where he located me, they come and arrested me there. So as they come and arrested me there, and my friend was there, and then they talk in language. So the guy decided to go. It means,
thank you. I said, police, thank you, because they are the one that God used to help me. And this begin that come out for me is not just because of my faith or my goodness or my righteousness. I believe that is based on the Pikin is innocent, and the way it's social with the people and the people prayer. That is why my Pikin come out.
Meanwhile, the police commissioner, who also paraded some arrested armed robbers, called on members of the public to avail the police useful information to nip crime in the bud, noting that the police can fight this all alone.
The briefing by the chiefs is coming less than 2 weeks after some online medium blamed the highly revered monarch for allegedly sponsoring illegal oil bunkering in the Niger Delta.
And I'll move over to the foreign desk for more news.
This is news from the international scene. Canada will give a clear and calibrated response to the latest trade barriers planned by U.S. President Donald Trump, his industry minister says. Trump says it will levy a 25% import tax on all steel and aluminum products entering the U.S. from 12 March. Canada is the top exporter of both metals to the U.S. Since returning to office last month, Trump has announced a wide range of these tariffs to try to protect U.S. jobs and industries. Economists say they are likely to raise prices for ordinary Americans. The new tariffs were totally unjustified, Industry Minister François Philippe Champagne said, as Canada found itself in a second trade standoff with Washington in a matter of weeks. A range of metal exporting countries are scrabbling to make a deal in response to the tariff on steel and aluminum vowed by Trump. The U.S. imports 6 million tons of Canadian steel products and more than 3 million tons of aluminum products per year, more than from any other country. Canadian metal exports were making North America as a whole more competitive and secure, Champagne argued in Monday's evening news statement. Canadian province leader, too, have condemned Trump's plan. Quebec's François Legault said his province alone sent millions of tons of aluminum to the U.S. per year, asking whether Trump would prefer to source the metal from his rival China. Opposition leader Pierre Poilievre said he would issue marching tariffs targeting the U.S. if elected as Canadian Prime Minister.
And that's all we have on GAX.